it, everybody? Welcome to Robert Mucks About. It's a brand new channel, brand new thing, no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to give it my best shot. Basically what this channel is going to be about is me mucking about with things I have no idea how to do. And yeah, that's about it. I bought this lawn mower about, I'm going to say a couple months ago, close to the beginning of the year in January, for about $400. Thought I could do a complete and utter overhaul of it, take it all the rust off, take everything apart, make sure everything's running properly, and eventually either use it myself or sell it. But for now, I think for today at least, I'm just going to try and get it started, because since I bought it, it ran for about 2 seconds and that's it. The owner pulled the thing, pulled the, what do you call that now? Anyway, pulled the cord and it ran for like 2 seconds, gave a cough, and then that's it. But for $400 that's a bargain. For a 375 Briggs Stratton Sprint engine and on a Rolux chassis, that's a bargain. These things go for, even in this condition, somebody will try and sell it to you for about $1,500. So yeah, let's see if we can get it started. I have got some fuel for it, and some new oil, so I'm going to have to try and drain old fuel, if there is even old fuel in here, and old oil. So yeah, let's get started with that. Okay, so to drain the oil, I'm using a tickety-tock hack with a piece of pipe, a little bit of electrical tape, and a bottle to try and siphon out the fuel. Otherwise I have to tip it out and make an almighty mess, which I'm really not wanting to do. Yeah, just before I get started with anything, I just like to ensure everybody I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So please do not take any advice or what I do as law, because it is not. I've never done this in my life before. It's the first time. I've watched a couple other people do YouTube videos on how to do this, and I read the manual, and we're just going to go from there and see how we do. Okay, so the hack I'm going to be using today is a pipe in a bottle with just a little bit of insulation tape over the top. You see, I can't actually see any fuel. Spoiler alert, it does not work. So after going back to TikTok to see why it didn't work, it realized that the pipe actually needs to be below the petrol tank for the siphoning action to work. As you can see, I did not get that in this video, but no, we live and we learn. Getting somewhere. Well, that seems to be everything that's in there. I don't see any more fuel. So, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see anything in there, but I don't see any more fuel. There's lots of dirt, so I might just need to sacrifice some of my clean fuel just to fill it up so I can siphon all that dirt out. This one, keep filling it up a smidge. This gives me enough for my makeshift siphon to work. So I'm not siphoning this with my mouth. Yeah, so after mucking about a bit with the bottle again and cleaning out all the old dirty fuel, I'm now going to try and attempt again to use my tickety-tock viral little siphon to see if this would get out the dirt and debris in the bottom of the lawnmower. Let's try it like this again. Hopefully there's not too much fuel in. Don't mess. Yeah, no mess. Cool. Absolutely not. Maybe I got it wrong. I watched the video like a week ago, but that's not working. It might just be because my pipe is too big and I've got very old insulation tape on here because my son loves anything and everything tool. So if it can be done with a tool, he will take the tool. Right, then, so I need to go fix it. There's probably going to be some smart ass that tells me how to do it properly. By all means, if you're able to do it properly, please do. Okay, so after my bottle idea did not work, I ran inside again to go look for some other material that I could tip this over into and hope to drain all the fuel. After my wife chased me out the house, I ended up finding this in the garden. Slightly broken, but it'll work. And hopefully there isn't too much debris and I can use the petrol to clean out the carburetor too. So now I'm going to rely on brute strength. Something I'm not gifted with, but we'll see. Oh God. No, that's not working. Okay. How are we going to make it? Just like that. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Come on. Didn't dig this thing. Whoop. Oh shit. Probably should have swept the thing first. Okay. And we are back. Good thing I ate my jungle oats this morning. Okay. I don't know if that's all of it. I'm going to have to check. Definitely a lot of dirt in there. Don't know if you can see. I can't tilt you down for a second. So. So. We've now drained the majority of the fuel in there. Yeah, there's nothing in there anymore. I don't think. But the majority of it, and what was left inside of it. I think the best angle to show you. Probably just to be cheeky. So for some reason the phone just decided to stop recording. So back to showing you what's going on here. As you can see, that is all the little bits and pieces that came out of here, which probably means that's lying in the carburetor. So I'm going to have to remove the carburetor and give it a good clean. There you go. There you go.
Dad,
I'm back. I just had to go pick up my son from school quickly. As you can see, he's ready to take over the whole project. Okay.
Yeah, this needs to be repaired.
Yes, that needs to be repaired. That needs to be repaired. But today, our only job is to start it.
Yes.
We can try and fix everything else in another day.
Maybe on the weekend.
Maybe on the weekend, yeah. Okay.
That's
Petrol. Now, what we need to do, we've drained the petrol.
Yeah.
Now, we need to try and drain the oil. And that I'm also not 100% sure of. What you can do, is you're blocking the camera, is you can go try and find me an empty something or other that we can turn...
What? Empty what?
Bottle or bucket or something. But preferably old, because we have to throw old manky oil in there. Okay. Go have a look quick sticks while I see if I can remove the oil plug. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Is it back in its right position? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna need you to get somewhere safe. That's a good idea. So now comes the difficult part, and you're gonna have to help Dad. Yeah. But I think we're gonna turn around so that people can see what we're doing. So let's move everything out.
Okay, so we have to
Hold on.
I've watched the thing before that you're gonna have to
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna give it a good turnaround. It's probably not gonna go very well.
yeah. Okay.
But I've now got a second pair of hands to help me.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to hold that there by the thing. By the thing. Dad's got it. Here goes nothing. Then you hold the oil. It's probably the worst way to do it. No other way.
No oil coming out. Nope. Maybe try flipping it over. Like this.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's not an oil.
Okay. That's me. Not working.
Yeah, that's working.
I don't see any oil, and nor was there any oil on the dipstick besides the previous one. So let's just chuck some oil in.
Yeah.
And see if we can get it going.
Yeah, see if we can get the thing going. Looking away.
Okay, well somebody's clearly used this oil already.
Yeah, clearly.
Let's go. Forgot the funnel. Damn, I forgot the funnel. I don't know how much this is meant to take. How much is this? 500. I don't think it's meant to take that much. Get the dipstick.
Okay. Where's the screwdriver?
You can just make it tight with your hand for now. We're not tightening it.
Yeah. But it was tighten when we was trying to do it. This cable. Wait, does this have electric?
Out of the way.
Does this have electric start?
No, it's a full start.
Yeah.
Let's have a look if we've got enough oil in here.
Yeah, I think we do.
I think. Don't see any improvements. There. Daniel.
Yeah.
What? Thank you. I did check on the internet earlier and they did say it takes about 500 mils, but I don't think it was actually true. And again, who am I to question Google?
Yeah. This is not true, right?
Oh. Do this without crossing the threads, that'd be great. Let's have a look.
Wait.
Sounds pretty good.
Any improvements?
It's light. I'm at least starting to see some oil on the dipstick at the moment. I'm not sure if you can fully see that.
I can see you.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Got a bit of oil in here, but I'm going to just keep topping it up until I can see a significant line on here.
Yeah, it's not that much.
Hold there for me. Okay. Now, we need to check the spark plug.
Yeah, where's the spark plug? Got it. Where's the spark plug?
Just hold on, let's turn it about so they can see what's going on.
Yep. Let's turn it about. This is the spark plug.
Was it loose?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Pop it.
That doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too bad.
I don't actually know what I'm talking about, but to me that doesn't look too bad. I'm just going to hope and pray that it works. Okay.
Well, it's okay.
Maybe we should just give it a clean.
Yeah, maybe you should just get it a little bit clean.
Yeah, just giving it a slight bit of a clean. I know you meant to do it with a wire brush. Currently don't have one.
There is
But,
one at the...
you know, if you guys subscribe, and follow, I might be able to afford one day. But till then, we're just gonna faff about and see how it goes. Okay.
It's running. The model is to get it running, boy.
Let's see if we can get it done. There you go. We need to tighten it. Get the adjusting that thing. The ratchet.
Okay. No, okay.
That's not a ratchet. That's a wrench. No. Come.
That's not working.
Let's break the spark plug. Adjust it. Give it a quick nip and push it on there.
There you go. That's clicked in.
Okay, now I need the funnel behind you.
Funnel.
Let's put some fuel in it.
Yep.
Push the little lever key and see if we can get this thing to start.
Okay, you hold it. I'll pull.
Not a chance, you hold it.
Okay. Well, I'll start it.
Yeah, there you go, give it a
Okay, I
close.
see it. I'm gonna use some out your good.
Now you need to push that button 3 times, the red button, the priming button.
What?
Look on the side of the motor.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. The only reason we know that is because it states that right there on the little sticker. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. You're going to have to give it a harder pull than that. Go now.
Wait.
Okay, hold on. Daniel, can you just try and hold it still? Let's try and pull it straight again.
Yeah, so I can see.
Yeah, now you stand here, give it a hold.
That's surely not working.
Move that piece of wood.
Not working. Surely.
Yeah, see if we can get this thing started. There, boy. All the way down. Which means this thing's all the way down. 1, 2, 3. Give it a go. Well, it started. That's great. Obviously not for very long though. Now it's taking all the line back. But it started.
It just
That's good.
Discard.
See if we can get it going again.
And it's really loud.
Oh, that's fine. Come on. Go.
Jeez, what
Start
was
it again. I don't know.
That didn't sound right.
Really got something to do with this thing, yeah. Okay,
Can I put that back on?
so I'm pretty sure there's meant to be something over here that keeps this in position and keeps this from moving up and down. Sorry, I know the lighting's not very good here, guys. Eventually, I promise, if you like and subscribe, I'll eventually be able to afford some decent equipment. But until then,
I'm
going
gonna
to
get you
have
some
to
more
struggle on
lighting, Dad.
a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure why it made that horrible screeching noise that almost made me poop my pants. But I think the next thing would be to clean the carburetor. Figure out where the carburetor is. Because that's a mission on its own. I'm almost certain it's underneath here because of this. A little bit of videos I've watched, it's either near the air filter, which this thing doesn't seem to have. And...
There you go.
oh, look at that. Kido to the rescue, bring some extra lighting. As you can see here, it's actually missing something. Again, the lighting's not in the right position, but you can place yourself. Okay.
Supposed to be.
Definitely meant to be something here that holds this in position, because as you can see, this is just flopping about.
Yeah.
All the way up there.
Definitely, because I think, Dad, when
you listen to the master mechanic at work here? Yeah? What do you think?
I think, so when this goes, I think it's supposed to go deeper on you.
You think so?
I think because it's going like slightly out.
Yeah, I definitely think it needs to be a bit longer, but that ignition, I'm going to call it an ignition cable, I don't actually know what it is. We'll have to replace it another time. But until then,
Yeah.
it starts. We got it to start. Now all we have to do is clean the carburetor. I think that's going to be the next episode for next time.
Yeah, where is the carburetor?
I don't know. You the master mechanic, you tell me where there's a carburetor.
I think it's down there.
Where?
Under this.
I don't think so.
I don't know where it is. Let me see if I can see it.
I think it's at the back over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, why don't you get a flat screwdriver
That's
and see if you can remove that. I know it looks a bit dodgy.
Yeah, it looks a bit dodgy.
There you go. That wasn't very difficult.
It's not all that. I think it's the problem. Because this is not tight.
Put this thing back where it's meant to be. Get your screwdriver. Take it off nicely. You don't have long left.
Yeah. Can you see me?
Yeah. Show me. There you go. Got that off. Look how long the bolt is.
Yeah. Show the camera.
Let me show the camera now. How about you go and show the camera? Okay. Okay, anything else? Enough.
About my head.
So I found the air filter. I didn't think it had one, but this is actually the whole air filter. I think we're gonna go leave this in a bucket of water outside just to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go.
You wanna go do that? Thanks, kid. Is this the whole carburetor? So I've just taken this
I was most
off one of the
thinking-
pipes. And it is not looking good at all. I have no idea what it is either. This came off what I'm assuming is a part of this. Okay. Can't see what it's doing there. If there's a carburetor would be underneath here. What a ball like.
Oh, I think it's in this middle somewhere.
Yes, somewhere.
Yeah, it's this one. I think we have to take off this whole
Maybe
cover.
it's this thing. I don't really want to do that yet. That would be a different on camera. The whole world to see you for it. Oh, this doesn't have much of a difference. I don't know if you know what it is.
Yeah. That needs to be fixed here. This thing here. Because it doesn't go in.
Let's give the people a look. See what's going on here. Okay. So as you can see, this is what on this thing, if you look, shows to stop and to start, which is sitting on top of there like that, indicating which way you need to push this thing to go. So that would be stop, that would be start, which then moves this thingy over here, which I'm assuming opens and closes airflow and fuel, which I'm assuming means that is the carburetor is either down there or this thing is actually the carburetor, which I highly doubt.
That's
I haven't seen a plastic carburetor before.
me either, man. Just push that in. I've no clue why it's not starting. Well, it is
I'm a bit
starting.
worried to take these things all off because then I have to take the strapping off.
What's
Oh, sorry. Because then I'm going to have to take this off, the wind, and this whole top section here, which I have no idea what is underneath.
I have no idea how
So,
to take this
I
off.
think we're going to leave that for a different video. We got it started. Okay. And that's the best that I could have hoped for today.
Dad,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
We'll see you guys next time on Robert Mucks About. Let's muck about.
No, see you.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
What do you want the people to do?
Subscribe.
There you go.